Hello and welcome to Starzia Travel. So today I'm at Legendia. I've got to say the car park looks pretty empty. Looks like it's going to be pretty dead, so hopefully I should get on everything. I think there's one coaster though that needs at least 3 people to run it, so I might miss a credit. Hopefully not, but we'll see what happens. I'll find where the main entrance is and get my ticket. You can buy tickets online, but it's through the Go Pass and I wasn't really sure how that worked, so I'll figure it out. Here's the entrance. Is after the park's open. The park's been open probably for about half hour, so no one at the entrance, but to be fair, that's the car park. There's not many cars there. There's like maybe 15 in total in the entire car park, which is massive, which Google Maps took me the wrong way to actually get to the entrance. It took me to the car park entrance. We're just inside the gate. First impressions, it's very nice. Got some nice Halloween theming out. Not loads, but a little bit so far. A little tip, go to the info centre. They have nice caramel sweet things in there. For free. Might have a look in the shops and that first, before I start riding things. That way I know what I want to buy on the way out. Ask if it's going to be open right to the end, just because I feel like things might shut early because there's barely anyone here. I've got absolutely no clue what this is, but I'm going to walk in there anyway. Oh, it's like a museum of, I don't know, hiking or something. I feel like Ross would like this if he hasn't been here. I think he has been here. He's almost definitely been in here. Well, this is cool. Looks like we like facts and stuff. It's quite pretty as well, actually. Interesting little stuff. Some sort of stage there. I don't know, maybe they have shows only on the Halloween day, the Saturday, I don't know. I've got some witches hanging up over here, and now I've got to work out which way I want to go first. To be fair, it's not very big, so I mean I can see the other side of the lake there. I think I'm going to probably head for that, whichever the shortest way to that is. Okay, so that is this side, that is that side. So it looks like there are more roller coasters that way, so I'm going to roller coaster it up around there and then come back down. I think that's a good plan. The lake is quite big, but it's not like huge. Like my camera's making it look bigger than it actually is. I'll zoom in a bit. Haven't seen it go round once yet, probably because there's no one even near it. It looks so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, the music's really good as well that they're pumping out in different areas. Oh, it's been years since I've been in one of them. I like those. So I don't think I need to worry about time. I might just go on literally like anything, rather than worrying just about doing the coasters. Don't know about this little car ride. No wait for it, obviously. And no wait for this either. Can't even see any staff. I hope there is staff. I want to go on it. I quite like little pirate boat things. Lovely theming around a nice little ride. Fantastic staff, I must say. You'll be looking for yourself on YouTube now, won't you? Yeah, lovely ride. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. So they do this magical lake taxi thing, which I think is free for half an hour, but there's no staff there at the moment other than some guy like wiping over the bench. And a few other little like really kiddie rides around here, and a little like drive around taxi thing, which the guy who operates that has to go between that and that. So that tells you how many staff they have for the rides. But he was really lovely. I chatted to him for a little while, telling me wherever he wants to go, and they used to work at Energylandia. Really nice staff here, really friendly, really chatty. They want to have a conversation, they want to give you some tips and stuff. Like, whereas Energylandia, I didn't find the staff that well. So the first roller coaster I've come to looks like it's not running today. Scary Toy Factory. It's deserted. Can't see any staff, and all the things have barriers across, so I'm guessing I'm not going on that, or at least not at the moment, unless I can find a staff member and be like, hey, please run this. Because there are staff that go between rides, so I don't know if that could well be the case with that particular one as well, even though it's a roller coaster. I don't know. A spinny thing there, but I think the ride up from that is now up in another ride for this family. Very slow moving, spinny balloon type ride. I'm really hoping they'll come and turn that on. Wondering if I should wait for it, but then the other one had a really long cycle, so maybe I should come back and just see what's going on with this later. It's a credit I've not got for now. To be fair, I haven't actually updated my count after Energylandia. There's loads of nice photo ops here as well. It's really nice. Literally cannot get over how empty this park is. It's that first ride I did on my own. I've come across 3 people so far who aren't staff, and about 15 staff members. Oh, what's this? Not sure if this is, I think it's like a mirror maze or something. It kind of looks like it. The camera's like, I've turned it really weirdly, so. Oh, there's like a cool horror booth thing there. It is a mirror thing. Way to kill 10 minutes, isn't it? Oh, funny in this one. Or the long face. Oh god, no. Ooh. Oh, look how big my phone is. Oh dear. Ooh. Okay, you can't even see what it looks like mirrored up. It's weird, the phone's like showing a different. And the mirrors. I killed like 3 minutes. I only killed that long, to be fair, because I was filming. I'd love it if there was someone hidden there that just popped up, but I very much doubt it. It's too quiet. Maybe that's the idea, that someone's going to do it in Halloween. So kids think, some skulls on bikes. Cool. More spiders now. Oh, people! There's actually people in the distance. Don't know where the staff member is, but it's making noise, so I'm guessing it's running. So many rides that just I can't find staff for. But it's unthingied. Maybe there is someone up there. Maybe I just need to go up. I don't know. I might try it after I've done some roller coasters. Oh, some Legendia photo booth, and I'm a bit more theming over here. A nice little spinning kids thing there. Loads of Halloween theming around this, like masks over all of the holes and on the other side. Again, can't see staff opping it. Staff member there, there's 2 staff members there. There's more staff in this park than there is guests. 100% definitely. It's actually kind of a little bit like, why is there not staff on some of the rides? Then it's like, oh. Like if you want to go on something, you're like, how do I go on it when there's no staff? Nice little graveyard bit. I'm hoping I can actually go on this roller coaster, and behind me in the queue there are more people than I have seen the entire day. It looks like they may be like YouTuber people as well, but French because they've got GoPros and stuff on. So you want to say hello to YouTube?
Hello, where are you from?
From London.
Oh, we are from France. We are
Yeah, I heard the French. I heard a bit of French, and I was like, yeah.
Is it your first time here?
Yes, first time here. Been Energylandia the other day.
Oh yes. I'm glad you will enjoy this.
So finally done the first roller coaster of the day. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But I rode it with a bunch of French enthusiasts who actually really know their shit. Because I saw a guy in a Fenix shirt, I was like, I hope you've been to Estelin as well as Toby. He's like, yeah. And there's some other guys in a Yukon Striker shirt. I'm so jelly that he's been on it. And some people did go up the queue line just as coming off, so hopefully I'll be able to get some footage for you of this actually going round. So here's some footage of the thing I don't know how to pronounce. The restraint on that is really weird as well. I don't know if you can see it, how clearly you can see it in the video. But the restraints on that ride, essentially you've got like this thing that comes down over both of you. That's a cool photo op. We're all like in the ground and that and dabbing. That's pretty cool. Making it look like a zombie's gonna eat them. Yeah, it was okay. It was quite uncomfortable, to be honest, to ride. So you've got like 2 things to hold on to there, and this metal thing that just comes down over you. You've got like that much room, no word of a lie, between you and this restraint, and obviously it goes around 2 loops, so it can beat you a little bit. It's not like stupidly uncomfortable, but it is a little bit of an uncomfortable ride. It's not too bad. I've been on worse. I've been on a hell of a lot worse. I've been on worse yesterday, but yeah, I mean, it's worth doing. Slowing down, so there is obviously an operator up there, or at least there is now. Maybe there wasn't before. So I think that's going to be my next one. And whatever else is on the way to Lech, which is very close now. So just did the little spinny thing that sort of like does the weird like in and out. I think quite good. Not as fast as it looked off ride, to be honest. But there we go. Coming up to the construction area for the new rapids that they're building. Meant to be due 2020. Now I saw a video from not that long ago from this place, and it really looked like they hadn't really done much at all. But now I could see the trough from that. The trough is almost there. They've got a few theming bits around, doing still a little bit of groundwork. It looks like they're building a station building up there right now. So it looks like they're getting stuff done. You can see the trough's done pretty much. Just building a station building and sorting out stuff around here, probably bits of the queue line and that. A few bits of theming around. Clearly a fair few people working on it as well, literally at this particular moment in time. Not like loads and loads, but for a very small park. There's so many more staff here than there is people. It's weird. The lake is beautiful as well. There's such a beautiful setting. I think if they had one or two more standout rides, like this place, I don't get why this place isn't more popular, to be honest. Like, his Let Coaster's meant to be really good. I've not done it yet, but like, you know what I mean? For a day out, and the staff are so friendly. I can't even explain how friendly the staff are. They're just amazing. There's like a place you can get food, I think, here. That's open or not, I don't know, but there is someone eating over the other side. And quite a nice view of Let Coaster. It's quite a nice place to sit, really, even if you're bringing a packed lunch. Presuming they'll let you sit here with a packed lunch. I mean, it's dead, so I can't see why they wouldn't. Now I've had a bit of grub. Onwards to Let Coaster. Didn't finish my food. It's not a very nice place for food. All of it was just horrible, to be honest. The muffin was alright, but the rest of it was just, yeah. This is really nice, this like little walk bit here to get up to the entrance for Let Coaster. It's a little bit windy, a little bit long, but it's nice. It's pretty. I've heard this has a really long queue line, so we'll see. I bet it's not as long as Zadra's, because Zadra is ridiculous. It's a beautiful coaster from the looks of it. Hope it rides nice. Common video, I've got no idea, probably not at all. It's got all the wait times there, the rides. And they're all 0 minutes. Except for Scary Toys Factory, which says no something. Can't really see it in the light, so I don't know how you can see it at all, but yeah. So I'm guessing Scary Toys Factory is a credit I'm not going to get. Award thing here. Entrance is nice. See how long this queue line actually is. Hopefully there's a way to skip a lot of it, especially on a day that's so quiet. Oh, it's actually going up, and I'm actually nearby to actually film it properly. Hopefully not from behind a tree. Actually getting waved at. It's going over my head across the brake front. And back into the station. And it lasts about 2 minutes, that ride. So onwards for the first time on the Let Coaster. Here we go. And you can see there's a hell of a lot of extension bits and through that way as well, but all open. Got a ride count system thing here, so hopefully they won't make me go round. Just let me stay on that. It's down, so. Oh, it's pretty. It's weird how it's got the light switch just there. Ooh! Like the pre-show. Pre-show room with a whole bunch of stairs. It's nicely themed walls and stuff though. Does look good. A warning board about not eating, having loose items. It's got some examples of what they consider loose items. And the station is really nice. It's literally abandoned, so I can pick anywhere I want, so I think I'm going to go for the front. So I've been riding the hell out of Let Coast. I haven't even reviewed it yet, but I've ran into the awesome French enthusiasts from...
Hello!
So where can people find your website and your...
So our name is CoastersWorld. We have a website and we also have a YouTube channel where we do documentary and on-ride stuff. And also we have a Twitter and a Facebook and an Instagram. And that's all, yeah?
Yeah.
CoastersWorld.
Cool.
French group of fans.
Yeah.
This group. Yeah!
Yeah.
Wouh! Non, attends, tu fais mal. Là, wouh!
Cool. So this is a bit of a belated review bit. So sorry that there's one or two of these in the video. Lek Coaster. Wow. I mean, at the time I didn't really get a chance to review it because I was just going on it and going on it and going on it. I pretty much did every seat on the roller coaster. I was riding it for about 2 hours straight. And then I saw the French lot and got chatting to them for quite a while. So I didn't really get a chance to review it. Wow. It's intense as hell. I mean, I don't know how many times I went on it in the end, but it was mad. It was just brilliant. It was one of the most intense, probably the most intense ride I think that I've ever done, at least roller coaster wise, by quite a measure. The force in it is just amazing. I mean, it doesn't look like it would be that forceful. It doesn't look like the layout is particularly intense or that. Well, I mean, it looks fun, but it doesn't look like that fun. And the view over the lake and everything was just stunning about it. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, straight away I was questioning if I preferred that or Zadra, to be honest. I mean, wow, it was such a good ride. Now, I've never actually grayed out on a roller coaster, but I'll tell you, these 2 hours that I was on that, I felt like I was very, very close almost every single time I rode it. Dragon Wrestling Tournament, which I'm actually looking forward to, is currently in pieces. I saw a video of this the other week. It looks really good. This is such a shame, but it's in pieces, and I'm like crawling for a friend to show you this. Not like crawling through this. It's easy enough to see that. But sad times. It looks so cool. There's like cable car place nearby. It goes partly over the park, but I don't think it's operated or ran by the park. Okay, so Dragon Temple, one of the most surprising flats I've ever done. It just sort of went up and over, but it really sort of like, if you've not got someone next to you, it's going to throw you against the side, so fair warning on this one. But it was very good, and it was good fun around with this French gang that I've sort of connected myself to a little bit. Before that, we did Diamond River, Very good flume ride actually. Some nice theming all around it in general, and the drop's quite good. It got you fairly wet but not completely soaked, so it's not one of these ones you're going to want a poncho or a coat or something like that, but I wouldn't ride it when it's really cold because you will get quite wet and the water obviously is going to be a bit chilly, so just bear that one in mind if you're going on there. So a bit of the theming in the queue line for the flume. I doubt the queue ever really gets used, but it's well maintained. Some sort of weird gem game thing there. A few of them. And we've got dragons. Very pretty dragons. And gems. It's a nice ride actually. Loads of like cool dark ride bits and loads of gems and gnomes and stuff everywhere. And as some of the lads in the French crew pointed out, there's boobs, but like covered boobs on a gnome, but they all got excited about it, so fair enough, whatever. Typical men. Next up, with the random mad French group that I've attached myself to and they're cool with me joining, we got Dream Hunter Society. Another roller coaster that I can tick off the list that I've done. I'm getting closer to 200. I'm not going to hit it on this trip, sadly, but I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. You see how mental this group is. They're all like screaming and shouting on the roller coasters with singing, doing tunes, banging, making random noises. I can't join in with the French songs, but I could join in when we was doing Pirates of the Caribbean on the flume ride. They're all shouting. I think it's La Shot or something like that. It's like good luck or something in French. But I don't know. It's like their little saying, but it's cool. They're a fun lot. They're a really fun lot. Actually pushing the roller coaster along, and they push it at the end as well to get it started. Quite unusual, not the first time I've seen it, but not a common thing. They're good? You like it? Good? Yeah, I think that one's alright for what it is. It's only a small little coaster. We've been like this pretty much on every ride, just clapping, making noise, shouting, screaming. Good fun. I feel myself in such a mad group, it's brilliant. Like, so if you're ever worried about coming to a park on your own, don't worry. Sometimes you can meet absolute nutters, and it's an amazing thing. Just like this lot that are on it now. Generally a decent coaster, not better than it looks, but it is a tight squeeze with two adults in it on the same side, so just bear that in mind. You like? So just done the dream flight thing. Pretty good. It takes a while to get started, and then it does tilt a lot. It doesn't feel like golden rickety like the version in Blackpool does. It feels a lot better than that. Another little kiddie ride and another Legendia sign. The Ferris wheel looks quite good. I might have to do that. The French group seemed to have like gone ahead a bit after that one. I was a bit slow getting down the steps on it, so I think I'm just going to sort of leave them to their day. And oh, I wonder if that's toilets. I think that's toilets. I might pop in there. I'm going to leave them to the day. I'm going to have a go at that Ferris wheel. Then I might check out the dark ride, wherever that is, because I've heard that from the French guys that was pretty good. And probably then back over the lake. Next up for me, I think is going to be that, although it does look like it goes very slow. And I'm not over keen on the ones that go very slow. But I think it'll be a nice ride. I hope. Hope it doesn't take too long. Oh, this thing goes pretty high. Oh god, I'm beginning to regret decision. Oh dear, I don't like things that go too high and too slow. Ah. God, I hope she doesn't decide to hold us at the top. It's a good view, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know if it's typical, but we had 3 turns on that before she was letting us off. To be honest, I wanted to get off of the first one. On the second one I sort of relaxed a bit more. It's nice, chill, it's quite slow, but in places it feels fast. Like, it goes over pretty quickly actually, time goes pretty quick on it, but it feels like it's going really slow, so it's like, I don't like being up this high for this long, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I don't know what this is, so let's find out. So I tried to show you earlier, but I think the screen was too dark. Still 0-minute waits on everything. Oh, is this just a food place? I think it might be. There's a bunch of signs, so I'm going to just have a look in. It doesn't hurt to have a look, does it? It might be a shop or something. It's well themed, whatever it is. A ride in here. What it is, I don't know. Maybe this is the shooter. Could be the shooter. That entrance is blocked off, so I guess I'm going in here. It's weird how there's a fast pass bit just there. So, oh, there's like a little pre-show in here as well. Again, I don't understand a word of it. I'm just going to do the ride. That looks like a dark ride. Must be the shooter. It's the shooter, but I'm just going to film and take things in rather than shooting, because it's really good. Oh, unless it's here for ages, I might have a quick go.
Proszę, pomóż nam! Te rośliny zwariowały!
Oh, this is so cool! I really like this. The gun's buzzing as well, but it doesn't seem to be shooting very well. The things, like, when they're going down, they give it a puff of smoke. That's really cool. The guns are shit, but the ride itself is quite good. I'm guessing it's got a story to it as well, but I don't speak Polish, so... That's so cool! The shooter is so cool. Ooh, gold. Is that my prize? Oh no, I have to fight the dragon for it. That was me. So I think this is one of the last flats that I've not actually done. There's not been many of them I've not done. But let's check out the Phoenix. Looks good. Looks like it goes up completely, just like G-Force and... what's the one I thought? Zodiac? Something like that. But yeah, I gotta check this one out. Once again, walk on. There's a water pump ride where you're sitting in a... it looks like a bucket and like swinging back and forward and it's pumping water for the dragon to spit out. I think is the idea, even though there's no one on it at the moment, the dragon's still spitting out water. And every now and again it just turns its head the other way. It's strange. So the really unique flat He's sort of in a car and like spin and that. I saw it in Sean's video of this place. It's not running, it's in pieces. I could really go over the grass and have a look, but I don't want to get told off, be told to get off park. There's only a little while left. That time is going to be spent on Lek. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Lek coaster, that one. That one in the distance, that fucking beast. It looks small. And it is kind of small, but it packs a punch. It is beautiful, I love it. Definitely got to go on that again. And again, and again. And again, and again, and again. Until the day ends. Basically, I'll be riding that for about an hour. I've already rode it for 2 hours, so get a few more on it. There's so many food and drink places, but most of them around the park are shut. I've literally only found the Lek one that's open. There's a random cow there. And the one over by that cool dark ride, that's literally the only ones I found open. This guy's cool. It's a pity there's a few rides not operating at the moment. And obviously one coaster that I've missed. I think that's all the coasters here. I think there's only like 4. Now, final thoughts on Lek Coaster. Just absolutely breathtaking. An amazing, amazing ride. I'm so glad that I made the effort to go to Legendia to do it. I almost didn't go. I did think about, oh, maybe I should just go and do Auschwitz instead. But I definitely made the right decision by going and doing Lek. And riding it God knows how many times. It was absolutely fantastic. Legendia is a great little park. As I say, it's a shame that there wasn't staff on all of the rides. I didn't get to ride absolutely everything. There was a few things in pieces, but I really, really enjoyed the day. I found the staff so much more friendly in general there compared to Energylandia. I mean, Energylandia, I'm not saying that the staff were bad at all. In fact, I did have a few members of staff who were really, really helpful. Looked after me a little bit when I didn't feel so well on the first day that I went, but Legendia, I just felt that everyone was a bit more fun. Like when we went and it was meant to be the last one of the ride ops had gone. Obviously, while we was on the last run, we got back in the station and I started the chant of one more time, and we was all chanting it, and the guy had to go and like run up and press the button at the end, and then go to the front and press the button there to be able to dispatch it again. And then he would just put his hand out, was all high-fiving him as we went past. Like, really, really great staff there. It's a shame that they didn't just let us stay on, other than that last time, and we had to go back round the queue line, but at least it wasn't all the extensions open and stuff. It was fairly quick to get through, so that wasn't too bad whatsoever. I had a great day there. I met some fantastic people. Massive shout out to Dan, the American guy who I got chatting to. Absolutely lovely guy. Hopefully I'll see him again in future. Also spent a fair bit of the next day with him at Energylandia. He chose not to be in the vlog, so hence you haven't seen him. But you're a cool guy, Dan. Lovely to meet you. And the CoastersFR lot. Please go check out their YouTube, their website.